Talk Tuesday. Ah, there's two of them. Boom. Ah, holy crap, look at all that. What's up, my snipers? Merry almost Christmas. Hope you guys are having an awesome holiday season. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I wanna get a discussion going today about The Walking Dead Season 6, the TV show, and The Walking Dead Season 2, the game. But not only a discussion between just me and you guys, but between you guys and you guys. So before we sort of dive into that, I wanted to update you guys. I had just sat down a couple days ago. I was gonna film some alternate endings to Season 2 of The Walking Dead game, but for some reason, I'm not sure why, other people have had the problem that I've had. When my game goes to transfer my saved file so it'll let me replay the ending, it gets stuck on this endless loading screen, and it's super frustrating, and I researched for hours, did everything I could. There's no way to fix it besides restarting the whole game. And that really sucks because I sort of feel like I've let you guys down. I know a lot of you wanted me to replay those endings, and I'm so sorry. I just don't think I'll have the time, at least anytime soon, to replay the whole game to get to those alternate endings. So there will not be an alternate endings video coming, at least anytime soon. I'm so sorry! So that video was supposed to be today, but instead I thought, well, what can I do to just help me interact more with you guys, to sort of just continue to help build this community that is the awesome One Shot Nation. So let's chat a little bit, let's discuss, let's give our theories and opinions on The Walking Dead TV show and game. Major spoilers ahead. Seriously, this is your chance, like, get out now, save yourself. So let's talk. I know a ton of you are fans of The Walking Dead TV show. I am too. I've seen every single episode. I've even seen every single episode of Fear the Walking Dead. And I know a lot of you are fans of the game. You're fans of both, just like me. So I'm gonna ask 3 questions in this video, and as I ask the question, I will also give my answer, so I want you guys to let me know what you think. Question number 1, what do you like the most, and what do you like the least about The Walking Dead Season 6 on TV? What do I like the most about the TV show Season 6 right now? I think what I like the most is that for me, it's sort of in the last couple seasons, the TV show had gotten away from sort of dealing with zombies, and it dealt more with humans. Like, humans were the real threat and not really the zombies so much. So what I really appreciate about Season 6 so far is that the zombies have played a huge role so far in the season as the major threat. I mean, for Pete's sakes, that whole horde where they were trapped down in that sort of like little canyon, oh my gosh, like those episodes where they had to deal with that horde, like, that was just so awesome, and I loved that. So that's what I like the most about Season 6, is I feel like the show has sort of gone back to its roots in a sense and given us more danger, more fear with the zombies. What I like the least about Season 6 is the fact that it sort of seems they've given a lot of the characters plot armor. So basically with Rick and with Carol and with Michonne and with Daryl, I mean, a lot of these main characters, Carl, no matter what, you know that they're gonna be okay. Like, they're not in any real danger of dying. Even with Glenn, like the one episode where they pretended like he got killed, like, he's got such plot armor right now. And I don't really like that in a sense, because it takes sort of the mystery and it takes the scariness out of the show, because I know they're gonna be okay. But that's a double-edged sword, because I love those characters, so part of me doesn't want them to die, but also a part of me wants to sort of have that fear again, like, I don't know who's gonna die when. So that's one thing I don't like, is that mystery sort of gone for me right now in Season 6. Going off of that question, what do you like the most and what do you like the least about The Walking Dead Season 2, the game? What I like the most is that there is that mystery. You never know who's gonna die. You're always on edge, and I really like that about the game, because they kill off main characters willy-nilly, and that's exciting. What I like the least about The Walking Dead Season 2, the game, is that I sort of felt as time went on, I lost the ability to really affect who would live and who would die. For example, that scene with Luke where he's walking across the lake and you had the choice to either go rescue him or to stay back and give him cover. In that moment, I felt that he was doomed no matter what. So even though the game gave me a choice and I chose the right thing to keep Clem back, they made another character go save him and he ultimately died anyways. So that's one of the things that I felt like I didn't really enjoy as much as the game went on, because I felt it was just an illusion of choice rather than me actually having the choice to save somebody. Question number 2, who's your favorite character in the TV show? Season 6 right now, who's your favorite character? This is so hard because I have a lot of favorite characters, but I would have to say my top 2 are Michonne and Carol. purely because of their character development. So for the sake of this question, I will pick one. I will say that Carol is my favorite because the show is incredible with the writing for her. I mean, when we start out in the show, she is being abused by her husband. She's very weak, she has no strong will, and she's almost completely helpless. But now, in the 6th season of the show, she is one of the strongest characters. She's such a BA. They have really developed Carol into somebody who is almost a leader in this group. She's willing to do whatever it takes to not only keep herself alive, but to keep the group alive, and it's in complete contrast to the Carol we saw in season 1. Who's your favorite character from season 2 of The Walking Dead, the game? And it can't be Clem or Kenny. Oh, it's so hard. I'd have to say Luke. The reason being, I just felt some sort of connection with him. I felt that Luke was a very real, very genuine, very good-hearted person in the game, and they didn't have a lot of those characters. I felt he was very rational in his decisions and the things that he did in the game, but I also felt like he was very brave. Like those times when he got separated from the group, he always came back. He always tried to rescue Clem. He was very honorable and very noble and just a nice dude. So I'd pick Luke for those reasons. He just seemed very relatable to me. Now the last question is the hardest. Do you like the TV show or the game better? I hate these questions. If I had to pick, and this is really hard because I honestly love both, I think I'd have to go maybe with the TV show. And again, the TV show's been on for longer, so it kind of has an advantage there, but I just feel like I've developed more of a relationship with, I care more about the characters from the TV show. Like I said, kind of your main characters, your Rick, your Michonne, and Carol, and Daryl, and I just feel like I am just so much more involved with those characters than in the game. But again, that's such a hard question because I think both the show and the game have such phenomenal writing. I care about the characters in the game as well, so it's such a hard question, but I think just because I feel just a little more attached to the characters in the show, if I could only ever like watch the show or only ever play the game, I think I'd have to go with this show. All right, my snipers, so there were 3 questions that I asked you guys, although the first 2 sort of had an additional question. But anyways, I would love to know your guys' thoughts on these questions, on the show, on the game, whatever you want to talk about. And please, like, interact with each other. There are some awesome people here in One Shot Nation. Like, you guys are the sweetest, nicest, funniest people I've like ever come across. So feel free to say hi to each other. Let's all get a nice discussion going, and please everybody be respectful. It's just opinions. We all think and believe differently, so let's just be respectful of each other. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a Merry Christmas tomorrow and Happy Holidays. See you in the next video.